Have you ever said a sentence in English and immediately wondered if it was wrong? I mean, right after you say it, you feel your face go warm, and you think, did I just mess that up?
Do you replay conversations in your head later and think, I should have said that differently? Yeah, I do that too sometimes.
Maybe you translate in your head. Maybe you choose a word, and it feels strange. Maybe you use a tense, and then you doubt yourself. You know that slow, sinking feeling.
Maybe you feel like you always sound a little unnatural, too slow, too careful, too different from how you sound in your own language. It's exhausting, right?
Maybe one small mistake makes you lose all your confidence. You stop. You shut down. You think, see, my English is not good enough. But
Take a breath. You are not alone.
this is not just another English lesson. Today is a reset for your speaking confidence. We're going to be gentle, practical, and kind. You can relax a little.
Today, we fix the mistakes that silently hold your fluency back. Not with shame, not with rules, but with understanding and simple changes, small shifts that make a big difference.
Imagine this for a second. You speak, the words come out. You don't panic. You don't replay every sentence in your head. You keep talking. You keep connecting.
You trust yourself, you sound clear, you sound natural enough, and you keep the conversation going. That is the future we are building, starting right now. Welcome to English Bloom, the podcast, where real conversations build real fluency.
If you are serious about becoming a confident English speaker, subscribe now and grow with us through this 30-day challenge. Subscribing is not just clicking a button. It's you saying, I'm in, I'm doing this, I'm not quitting this time.
This is day 9 of your journey. Think about it. You've already shown up for days. You've listened, you've practiced, you've pushed through fear. Give yourself credit for that.
You've started speaking more. You've built a small daily habit. You've trained what we call your conversation brain, the part of you that reacts in English, not just studies English.
And day 9 is where clarity begins. Today, we name the mistakes. We understand them. We gently fix them so you can move forward lighter and more free. Ready?
Let's start with something you might not believe. Every fluent English speaker you hear has made the same mistakes you're making now. All of them. Native speakers, teachers, even us. Yeah, even us.
We've said weird sentences in other languages. We've used the wrong tense. We've chosen words that made people smile politely because it sounded a bit off. So if you are making mistakes, it does not mean you are bad at English.
Listen to this line. Let it sink in. Mistakes are not proof that you are bad at English. They are proof that you are using it. Really let that land.
When you stay silent, you make 0 mistakes and also 0 progress. Speaking, even with errors, builds the muscles of fluency. I want you to picture that muscle. It grows with use.
Today is not about fixing you. You are not broken. Today is about giving you small upgrades, little adjustments that make your English feel more natural without changing who you are.
So let's talk about the mistakes you probably make and maybe feel a little ashamed of. As we go through them, notice when you think, wow, that's me, because this episode is your turning point.
First big one, direct translation. You think in your language, then you try to move the sentence into English, like copying and pasting. It's normal. Your brain is doing what it knows.
Example, you think in your language, Then you try to move the sentence into English, like copying and pasting. It's normal. Your brain is doing what it knows.
But to a native speaker, it sounds a little strange. A more natural version is, I'm really busy right now, or I have a lot of work at the moment. Notice we didn't make the sentence more advanced. We made it simpler and more natural.
Your brain will try to bring your language into English. It's normal. The fix is to slowly collect short, ready phrases instead of long, translated sentences. Keep a small list. I'm really busy right now. I'll call you back in 5. Things like that.
Next common mistake, one-word answers. You're in a conversation. Someone asks you, "How was your weekend?" And you say, "Good." And that's it. The conversation dies. We've all been there.
You might think, at least I answered correctly. But inside, you could have said more. You just didn't know how. A more natural answer doesn't need to be long. Try this. It was good. I met a friend for coffee. Or, it was nice. I finally had time to relax at home.
See? 2 short parts. 1, a simple feeling. 2, one small detail. You don't need a speech. Just a little extra to keep the conversation alive. Another tiny trick? Ask a question back. How about you? That's gold.
Next, unnatural phrasing. You use correct words, but the order or style feels textbook. For example, you say, I very like to listen music in the night. We know exactly what you mean, but it doesn't sound like how people actually talk.
A more natural version is, I really like listening to music at night. Or, I love listening to music at night. Again, we're not chasing perfect grammar. We're chasing simple and natural.
Another big one, reactions. Not knowing how to react in English. So you say something that feels a little off. Imagine your friend says, my grandmother is in the hospital. And you respond, oh, it's okay. That can sound cold.
You don't mean to sound cold. You just don't have the right phrase ready. A more natural reaction is, I'm sorry to hear that. Or, oh no, I hope she gets better soon. These are small, powerful phrases. They carry emotion for you.
Next mistake, being too formal in casual conversations. Maybe you learned, good evening, how do you do? Or, I would like to inquire about. If you say that to a friend in a cafe, it sounds like you're in a 19th century movie.
In everyday life, you can relax the language. Instead of, I would like to inquire about the price, try, can I ask about the price? Or, how much is it? Instead of, good evening, how do you do? Try, hey, how's it going? Or, hi, how are you? You're still polite, just more natural.
Last one for now. Building sentences too slowly. You start, then stop, then try to fix it mid-sentence. Yesterday, I was going to the supermarket. You feel everyone is watching you. You feel stupid. You want to disappear.
Here's the truth. Most people are not judging you. They're just waiting. A small fix is to start simpler. Yesterday, I went to the supermarket. Full stop. Then add more if you can. I bought some fruit. I met my neighbor. Short sentences, one by one.
Right now, something important is happening. You are becoming aware of your patterns. You're noticing, oh, I do that. I say that. That's my mistake. And awareness is what transforms speakers.
You can't change what you don't see. But once you see it, you can choose something different. So if you're still here, you are already changing. Stay with us. The next part is where we remove the guilt.
Let's talk about why these mistakes happen. It's not because you're lazy. It's not because you're bad at languages. Your brain is actually trying to protect you. It's protecting you from embarrassment, from looking stupid, from feeling judged.
So your brain does a few things. It holds on to your first language because that feels safe. It pushes you to plan the perfect sentence so you don't risk being wrong. And it tells you to stay quiet instead of making a mistake in front of people. That's where freezing and translating come from.
That's why you translate. That's why you freeze. That's why you replay conversations in your head. But here's the problem. The strategy that protects you from embarrassment also protects you from fluency.
To grow, you have to let yourself be a little messy, a little imperfect. You don't need to fight your brain. You just need to teach it a new rule. It's safe to speak with mistakes. I won't die of shame. I will survive, and I will improve.
So, how do we fix these mistakes without turning this into a grammar lecture? We use one simple rule: progress over perfection. Simple and clear beats complex and silent. Let that be your new motto.
Instead of chasing perfect English, chase understandable English. And we'll show you how to do that with instant fixes you can use today. No textbooks, no long drills.
First instant fix, direct translation, ready phrases. When your brain wants to translate, use a ready phrase instead. For example, instead of, "In this moment I have many works," say, "I'm really busy right now." Repeat it with us if you can. "I'm really busy right now."
Collect phrases like this in a small notebook or notes app. Keep them short, useful, and frequent. I'll be there in 5 minutes. I'm not sure. Let me check. Can you say that again? These give your brain safety rails.
Second instant fix, one-word answers, add one detail. When someone asks about your day or weekend, don't stop at "good." Add one tiny detail. "It was good. I watched a movie. It was nice. I cleaned my apartment." That's it. 2 parts. Feeling plus one detail.
Don't forget the follow-up question. After you add a detail, ask, "How about you?" That simple move turns a quick exchange into a real conversation. It's how relationships are built.
Third instant fix, slow sentences, short, separate ideas. Break your thoughts into small bites. Say one short sentence, stop, breathe, then say the next. "Yesterday, I went to the supermarket. I bought apples. I met my neighbor." Simple, clear, natural.
We want to do a micro practice right now. No pressure, just listen or repeat if you can. I'll say a common mistake sentence. Liam will give you a simple, natural version. Ready?
Go ahead, Olivia.
I very like to watch movies in the night.
I really like watching movies at night. Or even shorter, I love watching movies at night. Repeat it once more. I love watching movies at night.
Next one. My English is so bad. I always do many mistakes.
Try, "My English isn't perfect, but I'm improving." Or, "I still make mistakes, but I'm getting better." Much kinder to your brain, right?
One more. Today I am very tired because yesterday I sleep very late.
Yeah, I'm really tired today. I went to bed very late last night.
Notice we keep the meaning. We just make it lighter, more natural. You don't need to remember every example, just the feeling. Simple, clear, short. That's your priority.
Okay, a little reminder. If you're practicing out loud, great. If you're not comfortable speaking, that's fine too. Listening rewires your brain. Repetition is the secret. But do try to say at least one line out loud today.
I want you to hear this, especially if you often feel behind. You are closer to fluency than you think. Really. If you're listening to this, understanding most of it, and caring enough to improve, You are not a beginner.
You are not hopeless. You are in the messy middle, the part where you make a lot of mistakes right before everything starts to connect. Most learners quit right before their breakthrough. Don't be them.
The stage where you notice your mistakes and feel uncomfortable is the stage where your brain is rewiring. That awkwardness is a sign of growth. It's not failure, it's progress.
Let's take a small therapy-style reset. Close your eyes if you can. I want to speak to the part of you that is tired, the part that is hard on yourself. Maybe you've called yourself stupid in your head after a mistake. Maybe you avoid talking to native speakers because you're scared to sound wrong.
Listen carefully. Stop being so hard on yourself. You are learning something incredibly brave, a new language. Most people never even try what you're doing. They stay in the comfort of one language.
But you are opening your world. You are building a new voice. That is not something to be ashamed of. That is something to be proud of. Your mistakes don't mean I am bad. They mean I am learning.
So, let's make a small agreement. From today, you will not use your mistakes as evidence that you should stop. Instead, you will use them as signals that show you where to grow next.
Quick, practical checklist to use right after a conversation. 1. Name one thing you did well. 2. Name one small improvement for next time. 3. Repeat one ready phrase aloud. That's it. Tiny wins add up.
If you want to practice with someone, try this. After a short conversation, say, "Hey, can I repeat that? I'm practicing." People are almost always kind, and they'll help. Most listeners will admire your courage.
If you feel stuck, try shadowing. Listen to a short line from a video or podcast, then say it aloud immediately after the speaker. Match the rhythm. You'll notice your pronunciation and phrasing improve quickly.
Also, collect reaction phrases. We talked about this earlier, but it's so useful. Keep a list. "I'm sorry to hear that." "That's great." "Oh no, that must have been hard." These are emotional tools you can use instantly.
Okay, quick test. Interrupt me, Olivia.
Interrupting on purpose? Okay, Liam, can you give an example of a polite interruption people can use in a meeting?
Sure. Short and useful. "Sorry to jump in. Can I add something?" Or even, "Quick question." These are natural and polite. Use them and don't overthink it.
Nice. Those little phrases give you permission to be part of the conversation. They reduce the pressure of building a long sentence before you speak.
We promised a micro practice, a mindset reset, and now a small homework challenge. Ready? This is gentle and doable. For the next 24 hours, try this. Say one ready phrase out loud 3 times. Record it on your phone if you like. Then, in a real conversation, use it once.
That's it. One phrase, 3 repetitions, 1 real use. Small steps, remember. Celebrate each time you do it. We want momentum, not perfection.
If you're comfortable, go to the comments right now and write, "I am learning." Not, "I am perfect," not, "I never make mistakes," just, "I am learning." We read those comments. We see you. We cheer for you.
And if you're shy, type it privately in your notes app and come back tomorrow to say it again. It matters. Saying it aloud starts to change the story you tell yourself.
Tomorrow, day 10, we'll take your conversation ability to the next level. We'll build on this awareness. You'll start using what you've learned in more real conversation patterns. There will be short role plays you can practice.
If you don't want to stay stuck in the same mistakes, if you want your English to feel smoother, easier, more automatic, you do not want to miss day 10. Promise us you'll show up.
Before we close, remember this. You are not your mistakes. You are a speaker in progress. Keep going with this 30-day challenge. Come back tomorrow. Bring your doubts. Bring your questions. We'll work through them together.
Consistency creates fluency. Not talent, not perfection, just showing up, like you did today. Give yourself that credit. We're proud of you.
If you liked this episode, subscribe, share it with a friend, and, if you can, leave a short review. Reviews help more learners find this show, and that helps grow our community.
This was Day 9, Common English Mistakes. You're not stuck. You're learning. We'll see you tomorrow on English Bloom, the podcast.